episode 4 of Sam After Dark, and I'm going to try to keep these episodes going through the month of October, and if I can post a Sam After Dark every single day, I'm going to try to make that possible, but I am a mom, and I have a lot of responsibilities and a film class that I have to stay on top of. Every time I start filming, that click happens. Every single time. I don't know if my camera picked it up. But anyways, this room has, like, I don't know. The whole house has got, like, weird stuff. But anyways, so, on this episode of Sam After Dark, I am going to do a little bit of a twist, maybe. Not so much, maybe it's paranormal, maybe it's not, but I thought I would do some stories about cursed diamonds. Now, we all love diamonds, we all love all of the sparkly things, especially us girls, hello, you know, but when you think about a diamond being cursed and bringing you really bad things, it's kind of like how can something so beautiful bring such tragedy and, I don't know, weird things. So this is what we're going to do. I found some stories about some really popular diamonds, and you've probably heard about these diamonds as they are well known. These cursed diamond stories read like a Greek tragedy. Would you tempt fate and wear a cursed diamond? A stone that has been known to contribute to the downfall of dynasties and leave a trail of death and destruction in its path? What if it were the Hope Diamond, a 45.52 carat blue diamond whose owners were plagued with financial ruin, unaliving, and even beheadings? Or the Sancy, a lovely 55.2 carat yellow diamond that was once swallowed by a servant and retrieved from his corpse. Don't actually fret, both the Hope and Sancy are safely stored in museums today and can't harm anyone. Since their first discovery, diamonds have been imbued with mystical powers, formed over billions of years deep within the earth. It's easy to believe that diamonds have cosmic energy. And while that energy is genuinely positive, diamonds are believed to heal, protect, impart fearlessness. After all, they are the universal symbol of love and commitment. Some stones are notorious for their bad karma. These cursed diamond stories are the stuff of thriller novels and make the stone an even more intriguing and mystical natural jewel. Okay? So I'm going to read you a few of these diamond situations, and we're going to see, you know, what do you think? Do you think, you know, what could be doing this? So let's see. Okay, the first diamond I'm going to start with is the Hope Diamond. Now, the Hope Diamond is the one that we've all seen. It was on the Titanic. Rose Dawson wore it. Very popular diamond. So let's see what the whole story behind that is. Over its 350-year history, the Hope Diamond has become one of the most famous cursed diamonds. After being stolen and recut, it is said to have contributed to the downfall and death of its owners. Discovered in India in 1673, it was originally a 115-carat blue diamond. Its owners included King Louis and Marie Antoinette, both of whose stories didn't end well. But we know. In 1839, the stone was purchased by Henry Diamond Hope, for which it was named his Hope Diamond. Upon his untimely death, his family sold it to pay off his gambling debts. Jeweler Wilhelm Faust acquired the diamond, and soon after his son killed him, took the stone and later unalived himself. That didn't scare off the young heiress Evelyn Walsh McLean, who purchased the cursed diamond, but buyers beware. She faced unimaginable loss, including the deaths of her son at age 9 and daughter at age 25. Not to mention that after her husband left her, he went mad and died. Walsh McLean's heirs sold the stone to Harry Winston, who, after touring the infamous diamond around the country, made the wise decision to donate it to the Smithsonian. the Smithsonian Museum. He famously mailed the priceless diamond to the museum via U.S. mail for $2.44 postage. Maybe he just wanted it off his hands. Maybe so. Who knows? But I know I would not want to wear the Hope Diamond. No. Okay, now, the next stone we're going to talk about is the Sancy stone. The Sancy stone has a pretty gruesome history about it. The Sancy's gruesome history dates to the 16th century. 3 of its royal owners, Burgundy's Charles the Bold, England's Charles the First, and France's Louis, owned this diamond. They faced horrific deaths after taking possession of the stone. Over the centuries, it was pawned to finance wars, stolen, and went missing for decades. In the early 1600s, the diamond was named for its then owner, Nicholas de Harlay, Seigneur de Sancy, who served as King Henry's finance minister. When Sancy's loyal servant was delivering the diamond to its next owner, King James I, he was attacked by robbers, and rather than forfeit the treasure, he swallowed it. Poor fellow was murdered anyway, and the diamond was later removed from his corpse. When King James I needed cash, he sold it to the French royal family, and during the French Revolution it was stolen. It reappeared in the hands of a Russian prince, changed hands and several more times, and in 1906 was acquired by William Waldorf Astor as a wedding gift for Lady Astor, who wore it on a tiara. In 1978, the Astor family sold the diamond to the Labere for $1 million, where it remains. So that diamond had a little bit of a weird history. It brought some issues to these people, needless to say. So that's disturbing. Now, the last diamond that I'm going to tell you about is called the Moon of Baroda, and it's an interesting history to this diamond for sure. Okay, the story goes, if the moon, before I continue, Marilyn Monroe was seen wearing this, so just keep that in the back of your head, okay? The story goes, if the Moon of Baroda diamond crosses the sea or ocean, it will bring bad luck to its owner. Sadly, the rumors appear to be true. Originally discovered about 500 years ago in India's Kalganda region, the fancy yellow diamond was shaped into a 24.4 carat pear-shaped stone. For centuries, it was held by the Gaekwads of Baroda. I'll put the name in the words so you can see what I'm talking about. A royal Indian dynasty who ruled much of the western country for some 200 years. In the mid-1700s, it was briefly owned by the Empress Marie Therese of Austria, the mother of the ill-fated Marie Antoinette. After her death, it was returned to the Gaekwad family. Some believe her demise was because of the cursed diamond crossing the sea. Okay. In 1953, the Moon of Baroda was purchased by Meyer Rosenbaum of Meyer Jewelry Company in Detroit. A clever marketing man, he placed the exceptional diamond on a leather cord, a rebellious move at the time, and offered it to Marilyn Monroe to wear while filming the 1953 movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. The blonde bombshell made the diamond famous, but that same year, Monroe's career and personal life took a downward spiral. The Moon of Baroda was recorded in auction sales in 1990 and 2018, and its owners choose to remain anonymous so we don't know their fate. Rest assured that if you see the diamond worn on Ana de Armas in the upcoming Blonde film, it is not the real stone. So, I'm going to have to do a part 2 to these infamous cursed diamonds. because there is actually more. It's just, it would take me a long time, so I figured I would do 3 of them. This is really interesting. So what are your thoughts about cursed diamonds? And do you think that these people that own these diamonds, did they actually get cursed? Did the diamonds bring all of this death and tragedy, or was it just their fate? Was it just meant to happen? I guess we'll never know. But the thing about it is, crystals, you know, you look at all of these, like I have a friend that has a crystal shop, and she sells the most beautiful crystals. And God made these crystals. They come from Earth, and it's always been said, even back from Native American times, that the Earth and everything God created, even to the tree, even to the river, has energy and it can bring different things. And these different crystals that we have found in the earth are supposedly meant to have different jobs about what they do. Now, you know, a lot of people don't believe that the crystals hold anything. I have never, I mean, I have crystals, but never have used them in that way. I just think they're beautiful. But who knows? I mean, do you have crystals, and have you had personal experiences with them? Let me know. So with that being said, with us having the crystals, you know, the diamonds, you would say, would be the same thing, because it's a stone and it was created from the earth. It was created by God. And if that's your personal belief, that's my personal belief. You have your own beliefs with what you will, but regardless if you believe whether God done that, created it or not, it come from earth. So it is from earth, these diamonds and these crystals, and who knows what kind of energies. Like the article said, I mean, the crystals have cosmic energy, and I think that's interesting. I think it's real interesting, and it's kind of spooky that you could wear something so beautiful and it can bring you death just by wearing it, or just by owning it, or just by reshaping it, like the Hope Diamond, for instance. I mean, he reshaped that whole diamond. So who knows? Who knows? But I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sam After Dark and about cursed diamonds. And like I said, I'm going to try to post every day of October if it's possible, so bear with me, because like I said, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I also have super busy assignments in my film class, where I am trying to get my bachelor's in digital film, so it takes a lot. It's a lot. So anyways, until next time, I will see you guys, and don't forget to hit the like, and make sure you comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. Any stories, by the way, any stories you comment, I am going to keep those stories. So each video that comes out, you know, I'm going to get to your stories. So if you want to share your personal experiences, or you have story suggestions, just put them in the comments below. And until next time, bye. Don't forget to sleep with your lights on.